to do.
I'm sitting in the backseat. I don't fuck all to do.
Jeff's the only one with a fucking free schedule today.
Fuck, I'm driving fucking halfway across the United States today. I've got a free day.
Look at that fucking front yard.
Hunting somebody's front yard?
It should be. This is bullshit. I'll wait till you explain.
All right. Here we go.
What?
Just on your time, Jeff.
I waited. You told me to go
on your fucking time.
I was on time.
You ain't your toast yet?
Trevor had to poop.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. And welcome to the Big Honker podcast. Your son just asked me, can someone cut the cinnamon roll up?
Oh.
I said, hold on just a minute.
I'll go do it real
I'll
quick.
cut it. You go ahead. All right. Jameson's first day of school at the lodge, or the last day of his first day, because he don't go to regular school yet, so he's at Big Honker podcast school today.
Oh.
He got the better end of his deal.
Nice.
So
yeah, right. Learning from you too.
Valuable lessons can be learned outside of a classroom. Look at this way. Sure. You guys are riding around 100-degree fucking North Dakota trying to shoot geese in August. When you were in school, did your teacher ever say, listen, you have to do something. You're going to end up doing shit for your life. Well, it fucking turned out pretty good, didn't it?
It was my baseball coach that made me feel pretty shitty about my baseball passion and made me feel like I was going to be a piece of shit growing up. So that's the guy I want to stick it to.
I want to find that one teacher that told me, you know, Jeff, you got a lot of potential. Instead of the other 463, it said, nah, you ain't going shit. You're probably going to prison, boy.
See, all of our teachers were nice. It was our baseball coaches that were assholes.
Oh. I don't
They
remember.
They said we're going to have ugly wives, shitty cars, shitty jobs, and what was the last one? Oh, we're going to live with our mothers still.
Maybe he was just talking to Stefan.
You know what? Most likely.
There you go.
I'll have to repeat that to Stefan. I'll let him know. But, you know, he finally moved out of his mom's house. He got out, so he's doing good.
Well, fuck yeah. He's 50 years old almost.
Well, he's got a shitty truck. He still doesn't have it back, so that makes a lot of sense now.
How old is Stefan?
It's 30. Let's see, I turned 34, so he's 33.
And he just now moved out of his mom's house?
No, he's been out for a while.
Yeah, 2 years.
He moved out. Yeah, right. No, he's been in Spokane longer than that.
Oh. I've got a friend of mine that is 55 years old that still lives with his fucking parents.
We talking about
Smart.
Mikey again?
Free rent.
55 years old. I don't know how that would drive me absolutely crazy.
Well, you're always in the same quarters with them. I had to move out of my house. I love my parents, but Christ, I had to get out of there as soon as I turned 18. As soon as I was done with graduate high school, out.
Well,
I moved over to the east side.
Your mom was sad. Your mom was sad. Your dad was happy as hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I found out Dad was super sad a little bit later on, so it's okay. I knew it was going to get him.
I love when my kids come to visit or stay the night. Even when Zach and Shelby come from Throckmorton and they spend the night, I love it. But usually about 16 hours, I'm like, it's probably time to go back to Throckmorton. Or when Payne's home for a couple of days, about 48 hours in, I'm like, Seattle sure is calling, Payne. It's time to go back home.
Yeah, don't need to listen to your shit no more.
It always it messes up the whole thing around the house, the whole vibe we got, and we have our own schedules and shit. It changes all that shit up.
So what was the east side like? Like, was it a shithole whenever you moved there?
No, I mean, Spokane's always been beautiful. It's just, I mean, it's a city. There's always been shit there.
Right, but is the east side, like anytime anybody says, I'm on the east side, it's like,
no, east side of the state. No, east side. So everyone wants to move to the east side of the state because of Paul. Get away from Seattle.
Oh, you meant the east.
To get the fuck away.
I got
you. East side of the state, not like east side of my city.
I got you.
Yeah, no, that's hood shit, east side of my city. A bunch of fucking $1 million homes, and then, east side is full. Yeah, that's where Stefan's parent lived.
Oh, on the east side.
Yeah, sketchy. See, a Bothell, Washington.
Could you imagine if 20 years ago you were a 35-year-old up and coming tech guy and you lived in San Francisco and you bought yourself a really nice house on a nice neighborhood, and now today you got fucking homeless people everywhere, your property values are crashing like crazy, and there's no fucking way you're getting out of that fucking house because ain't nobody wanting to buy them.
I don't know, man. There's still people there, so people are still buying them.
That is absolutely. I cannot imagine investing any money in the city of San Francisco to live right now. And I feel sorry for the business owners. Everybody's pulling out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing in Seattle as well. I mean, fuck, even in parts of Spokane, the business owners are pulling out some of the bad sections.
And you know they if you're a ma and pa visit or a mom and pop store there and you've got roots there and you've been there for 30 or 40 years and you're just seeing crumble and deteriorate, you're stuck. There's nothing you can do.
No.
You know,
you're definitely into it.
And I feel so sorry for those people. But I've seen where a lot of them business owners are starting to stand up and they're wanting the government to do, they're wanting the fucking cities to fucking clean themselves up. You know, quit worrying about being nice to everybody and start fucking doing what's right for the people.
God, we were in Boston last week, and that was a beautiful city. That was clean, and it was super cool to go to and experience with all the history there.
Mm-hmm. I love Boston's that's Michelle's favorite city. Did you go to the Commons then?
I've never been there.
Did you go to the Commons?
No. I mean, we were only there for a couple hours. We went out towards the water from like downtown. What's that? Fentanyl Hall or
Fentanyl Hall?
I'm saying it wrong. I was calling it Fentanyl Hall, and it's definitely not Fentanyl Hall. I don't know. We were down there. It's like the main market. There's a big street market going on. And
did you go?
I don't know. Some of the old
The coolest thing about Boston, and this is so stupid, of all the things they have so much history, is their parking deal they have downtown that they built underground, that big park. And it's got them little elevators that come up. You come up middle of the park, and they shoot you right out, right on the street. And it's amazing as many people can park down there, and it keeps everybody off the street. Boston is a nice place. I've never been anywhere in Boston that I felt unsafe.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, we were there a couple hours, grabbed lunch, walked around, Mom, Archie, and Haley and I, and it was super cool. I want to go back, catch a game at Fenway, and I'd love to go to Fenway Park. I
did Fenway. Me and Michelle went. We went for 3 innings.
That was it?
It's 3 innings. I was like, fuck it, that's enough baseball. Let's go. This is boring.
Can you imagine?
And we had great seats.
I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I would at least, see the 7th inning stretch.
I wish I would have seen Neil. I wish I'd have heard him sing "Sweet Caroline," but I was like, "Fuck this! Let's get the hell out of here."
What a douche! You were there.
I know, and I was bored, and I paid good money. We were set right behind home plate, right on the deck above home plate. Great seats. People were nice. They served lobster rolls and
sacrilegious
Crown and Cokes to you. It was a good play. It was baseball and it was boring.
Yeah, sounds miserable, Jeff.
It was terrible. It was a baseball game.
At least get to talk to your wife and drink.
Was it Faneuil Hall? Faneuil?
Yeah. Yep, that's where we went.
Built,
that's where we started the adventure.
Built in 1742.
Did you see Bunker Hill?
No.
It's overrated. It's just a big obelisk. Granite obelisk is all it is.
We went to one place and had we found a bunch. Oh, nice. It was wise to move. We went to this little seafood place, got some clam chowder and mussels and lobster.
It's a cool place. I love Boston. That's probably, like I said, that's Michelle's favorite city. We've been there half a dozen to a dozen times. I love that place. So you're in North Dakota right now, and y'all are scouting geese, right? Are we not supposed to talk about this?
We set up on the field that we
That's what I brought. Yeah. Boots on the ground, Jeff.
Yeah. No, I'm not in North Dakota. I'm in South Dakota. Early Goose. Yeah, we're in North Dakota. We showed up here. My buddy and I flew in on Monday, and the boys came over from Game Fair on Monday morning to pick us up. So we shot on the field yesterday with a bunch of local kids, and then today they started school, so they couldn't come. And we just realized it was probably better to go and start scouting a new area because it's pretty tough over here right now.
Why is it tough? Just there are not many birds, or they're just? See, I've always heard like you got to be next to water.
Christ, no, you don't want it. There's so much water this year. Every slough, every pothole is full of water, and all of the grain is still up. Like I think we saw 4 wheat fields that were cut in a 3-hour scout session.
Well, we talked about that yesterday, didn't we? All the crops are still in.
Yeah, we've got a local guy up there that emails us updates all the time for North Dakota, and he farms a bunch of property. And he told me, he said,
well, send me his number.
I'll message him in a minute and see where I'll off air. I'll tell you what's going on there. So
we need Goose.
Anyways, he told me that the birds they didn't give me crops in that area where he's at. They're still cutting. He said we're way behind, and he said so the birds are really hard to hunt. He said it's going to be tough early season.
Yeah, no, it's been real hard. Just scout. I mean, these things are just sitting in the sloughs. They can just go up on the bank. They don't have to go far. You know, that's always the biggest worry is finding a field and the roost being, you know, adjacent to that, or you know, that's where the roost is at. It's on that field, and so that's one of the troublesome with hunting early goose. But this year, they're not even. You can't even find them because they're just tucked away in the weeds and the sloughs that are just filled up. They have all sorts of hiding ground right now. You'll find them in like little dirt patches, is what we're seeing.
So what'd y'all kill this morning? Time?
5.
5?
We left. We were shooting right at light, and then we had another group come in. We shot a 3-pack and a 2-pack, and we decided that was just best. We drove around for 3 hours yesterday and found one good feed that no one can hunt. And the lady said that she had 40 people knocking on her door.
40 people?
40 fucking people. It was probably more like 15 or 20, but still, right. I mean, there is, I mean, guys are all over the state right now trying to find cut wheat field.
You take game fair out of the equation, and there's not half those people up there, I bet you.
No, I think a lot of them is the college kids in Jamestown area. That gets a lot of pressure, and then Fargo as well. But there's a shit ton of Minneapolis plates here.
They just come out and enjoy the week of early goose.
Yeah, you know, everyone's all excited to, you know, load the shotgun up and put some decoys out and rip around on the gravel road and get to it. But if I had a choice, I would wait 2 more weeks.
What is this season about anyway? Is it like a conservation season, or why are we having this early thing?
Yeah, that was the whole beginning of it. Supposedly one of my good friends over in Washington, his uncle was on some board for the state here of North Dakota, and he was a large farmer up in Devil's Lake area, and they were running into the issue of they were just massacring, you know,
I think we lost you.
Farm ground. So they actually got together with the local farmers and the state, and they decided to put this conservation goose season, because I mean it's 15 a person, so it's not a small limit.
And then what do you do? So like, say you got 15.
Really 15.
How many people are hunting with you guys?
Well, in the there's 5 of us, but then yesterday there was 6 other kids and
God dang 11
couple
people.
Cameramen.
So let's say you killed 150 birds.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Oh, you kill 150 birds, you got to go and find a freezer and sit in there and clean all these up and get them, processed for you.
That would be.
You don't want to hold on to them a full body or anything.
Well, I'm asking though, what are you going to do with 150
100
freaking
birds?
geese?
Yeah.
Was there a plan? Like, if we get into them today,
I'm not going to shoot 150.
You're stopping.
No
There's a little bit of self-regulation.
I'm calling it quits. Yeah, yeah. We don't. I mean, Christ, my limit's 4 in Washington. If we can shoot 4 a person here, I'm happy.
Right.
Me and Andy killed a bunch of birds.
I don't need.
We killed a bunch of birds in Canada one time. We killed like 50 big graders. I mean, talking 12-pound birds and about 50 ducks. And we had this guy that told us we could bring him some birds, and we dropped them off at his shop and we unloaded them. And he wasn't there. He just told us to throw them on the floor. And he come walking in as we were leaving. He about shit when he saw 100 birds to clean.
He said, "Bring all you can. Bring all you got." Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So after we left,
yes, sir.
I told him, I said, we've got one more day of hunting. You want us to bring you some birds tomorrow? Oh, no.
No, I'm quite all right.
I got enough birds to last me for 4 years for here.
Please don't.
Yeah, just don't. Please, no.
Well, if you got local kids, you can get.
They don't understand, like, because yeah, the local kids are good for a couple birds here and there, but you get, I don't know, some people that do it, and you put some piles down. They're not used to taking. They're always open to taking birds or help cleaning birds or whatnot, but they show up with 2 truckfuls and they're like, "Oh fuck,
This is work now."
I would not be impressed.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah, I would not be. I'm telling you, if we can ever come up with a way to catch and release goose and shoot them and let them go again, well, that'd be the way it goes because nobody wants to eat that shit hardly.
Paintball.
Can you
Paintballs.
can you imagine? God,
there has literal duck play.
I can't imagine 150 big geese having to clean. What's the duck population up there? There's a lot of ducks.
Full blown.
Looks good. It looks really good.
Did you have ducks in the decoys this morning?
Yeah, both mornings. I mean, we found one feed yesterday that probably had, I'd say, 500 to 1,000 ducks just ripping on it, and like 20 geese. It was juice, and there was still more and more coming. But the potholes, I mean, it reminds me of Alberta when I used to, go to this one area around the Edmonton area, and actually had water, and that's what this looks like. There's water, and there's ducks everywhere.
So Jeff, that makes you happy.
It does. I'm glad to hear that.
Jeff's the duck guy.
Yeah, I'd much rather shoot ducks than geese.
Yeah. Well, I'm a goose lover. I have always been, but seeing all these ducks and hitting the fields, and makes you happy.
So, have you ran into Mikey?
Can't hate
have
it.
you ran into Mikey Soberano while you've been out scouting?
No, not yet. I'm gonna go find his tires here in a minute, though. I'm gonna pin one. And no, he's hunting the field. Him and Levi Gerke and another dude. They're hunting together south of us by a couple hours, and so we packed up and we kind of came his direction. And he's shooting. I think he shot 9 yesterday with him and 2 others, and then they're at 3 with 3 birds, but 3 bands. So
I bet Thomas is hunting with them. I bet it's Thomas and Levi and Mikey.
I don't know.
This is where Mikey called the
I'm not sure.
called the girl to his tent.
Oh yeah,
Last
he tinted it up last year.
Yeah, he met some chick on Tinder that would come meet him in a tent. Boy, she's a classy one.
In North Dakota,
Yes.
or a game.
Yes.
No, he was. Yeah, they camped out last year.
He said if he'd had to pay her by the pound, he'd have been broke.
Well, he's only got $300.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah. Well, that was 2 weeks ago. He might have gotten paid, like Jeff said.
Yeah, right now he's got 500, so this would be good. Oh my
I
God.
love that.
No,
I love that
we'll
kid
see.
to death. But I swear to God, I'm telling you, anytime me and Michelle are out of town and it's time to order dinner, I really expect him to come walking up anytime about time to order.
I half expected him just to drive to Delta when Squad
just
Fest was
shows up
over
in
on
the-
Saturday. Like he's just gonna head to Delta and get a meal from Jeff and Trevor.
Yep.
Yeah,
What was
yeah, he's
he's always just disheveled. Pigpen. That's what he is. He's Pigpen from fucking Peanuts.
He's a gypsy.
Charlie Brown.
He's just a gypsy. Just
he
goes,
is a gypsy.
Yep.
He is.
Just
I'll send you a photo probably on Friday, and he'll be at the booth drinking my beer.
Yeah.
and
Most likely.
well, fuck. Last year we get invited to go to the fucking in the hayfield that had waist high grass that had the boxing ring in the backyard that y'all's event y'all put on.
Yeah.
If you really want to go to a really cool corporate
Oh, yeah.
event, go to a Pacific boxing match, hay baling
Oh,
deal.
We got some good shit this Friday. This at Gavin's house. We even mowed.
Well, that's a good that is a good thing.
Yeah.
But we go out in the country and I'm talking to Michelle on the phone and I'm like, you ain't gonna believe who just walked in the back fucking yard of this place in the middle of nowhere. She goes, who? I said, guess of all people who it'd be. She goes, Mikey. I said, yep, here he come. And sure enough, come walking in.
And he can smell a waterfowl crowd.
I'm telling you right now. I told her, I said, it's just fucking crazy. It don't matter where we go.
He's got a tracker on you, Jeff. You got a tracker on
He
you.
must.
Well, we're in the ghettos of St. Louis at that Mexican restaurant and he comes walking in. And then
Or his big old smile.
yeah, and then 3 weeks later, we're in the middle of nowhere in Minnesota in an upscale neighborhood watching some guys box in a blow up ring. And here comes Mikey through the door. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So how was
And he shows
how
up.
was the first week of Game Fair?
It was good. I was not there for the first week.
How
Matt from the shopper there and our friends Gavin.
So they did pretty good though. Sales were good.
Yeah, sales are good. We sold an assload of the smoking t-shirts. So that helped out with sales, obviously. I think we sold like 120 t-shirts or something like that. So not mad about that one.
No.
RJ Reynolds is going to sue
But
y'all.
it rained a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Michelle told
Disney
me that.
hasn't sued R&T or us. Oh, that's good.
She told me she told me it was raining. She said, I guess she saw it on your page.
No, not that you're getting sued.
Not you're getting sued. I was kidding about the suing stuff, but I figured RJ Reynolds was going to come sue y'all over them shirts.
Yeah, but rain. I think it was raining both days in the afternoon. Friday's usually slow, but Saturday's usually the hot day, and I think the rain that afternoon shut it down pretty quick.
That's what it did last year, the second weekend when we were
Those
there.
things, it's one rainstorm away from just being totally kaput. I mean,
Yeah, they
nobody
get
wants
hit.
to get out
It's
there.
hard. Oh
Shit.
my god.
They get hit like St. Louis did.
No.
Right. What
That was wild.
was Alex judging when that thing blew in at Squad Fest?
Yeah. Well, Dirk comes running up to me because Jeff left, and he's like, "You better tell your boys to pack up." And so I tried calling Alex, and he ignored the phone call because he was judging. And then Matt picked up, and all I could hear is, "We're okay. We're packed." Oh fuck! And then that's when Alex came out of the tent. Who was on stage? Who was blowing?
I don't know.
Was it Trevor?
It sounded like Trevor lost his hat. I know. So I don't know if that was the last one or if he just happened to be up there and his hat blew away.
Oh, gotcha.
But what's crazy?
Yeah, that looked wild.
What's crazy is like one of the guys that was with us was like, yeah, 3 o'clock. They're saying we might have some storms, but like it never looked bad. And then as soon as like we got on the road, we were on the road maybe 15, 20 minutes. And I told Jesse, I was like, oh shit, like it's starting to cloud up a little bit back that way. And then like it got way bad. Shit was blowing around on the highway. And I was like, fuck, I wonder if this is hitting the venue. So I looked up at the radar and I pulled up Facebook first, and like shit was blowing everywhere. Stefan was, things are blowing around Stefan, and Stefan's just in the lawn chair with his fucking legs crossed, drinking a tea. Just
soaking wet.
Yeah, that's Stefan.
Porter potties are slamming on trucks, and didn't someone get hit with a table or something like that? Had to go to the hospital.
I didn't hear about going to the hospital. I know Jay Peterson's wife from Dirty Duck almost got taken out by a table. They were packing up, and like it just whizzed right by her. Crazy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was pretty wild at Delta, having the AC. The AC was on, and they turned it up loud. It was pretty rough.
It was hard to talk with the teeth chattering.
We had a hard day at Delta, didn't we?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was so cold in there. It actually got pretty warm.
Yeah, pretty warm. It got all the way up to 73.
Well, you got to think something too. Trevor and them had to recover by riding scooters at 2:00 in the morning at Taco Bell. So, and I do want to.
That saved us. Riding those Lime scooters are rad.
Then we went to go eat at Shin had an event Saturday night. We all went to eat at. They drove the scooters over, and you couldn't take them across the bridge. So they had to turn around and go back, and then go get in a car to come back.
Why couldn't you take them over the bridge? They just.
I'm break.
Can you hear us?
Well, no, there was no parking spot. Yeah, I can hear you now. There was no parking spot over at the Shin party, so we drove the scooters all the way over there. Realized that there was no drop off because you have to have a safe zone or whatever it is, green zone, and there was no zones, so we had to drive the fucking scooters all the way back over the bridge, park, and then Joel luckily had his truck and he just drove us. But it went from a cool 10, 15-minute ride to an hour-long adventure of getting to dinner. But those scooters, I mean, we tore that town up until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning most nights.
I walked by the Alpha booth, and the guys that built the duck pits next to them, some guy had eaten it road rash, and his whole face was just ripped to shit. I mean, from his forehead, one whole side of his face was a solid scab. And I saw him the first day, and I was like, God damn, somebody whooped that dude's ass. And I didn't really say much about it. And then Hunter at Alpha told me, he said, yeah, he face planted out there. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I guess he told his mom and dad that he got jumped or something like that.
Why would you lie?
No shit. Just tell me you busted his scooter
Because he had to go to the hospital.
Oh, it was that bad.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, he was too drunk and he fucking ate it. And then another dude, I won't say his name, but he face planted a tree.
I mean, they were going up and down these fucking roads. It looked like Hell's Angels there on scooters.
And burning up Little Rock.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, we were ripping, and we got one photo of all of us in this huge enclosed center that's out there across the river. I mean, we were going everywhere. We went to Taco Bell, McDonald's, all one night, and they were all closed. And we tried to get a cop to order food for us because they wouldn't. We were in a vehicle, so then we tried to get the cop to order food for us. He wouldn't do that, so then went to Taco Bell and talked them into it. So we got food finally and made it back to the hotel about 3:30.
I don't know how they do it. And then
Alex said he woke up he opened a text from me and it was like, "Hey, did you know you can get a DWI on these scooters?" And Alex was like, "Well, first tell me you didn't, and second, yes, I did know that."
they would have been taking all of y'all to jail.
All of us, yeah. There would have been like a quarter of the expo gone.
But yeah, Alex was like, "First tell me you didn't do that, and then second, yes, I do know."
Well, actually, you can't. So I talked to a cop the next night, and I just wanted to check because the main drag that all the bars were on, there was like 4 cop cars that were just ripping back and forth on the street, not on the sidewalk. And luckily, you can't. So we're safe.
You can't get one on a
cannot?
scooter, but you can get one on an ATV.
Yeah. I don't know the complete legalities behind it, but you're good to go on a Lime scooter.
I don't think you can get a DWI.
Drink as much as you want.
I don't think you can get a DWI on a moped either, but you can a motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't know where it.
Someone's going to send me in and say, I don't know about that. My cousin Bubba
I don't
got
know.
a DWI on a moped. So,
Yeah. Well, they hated him. That's why.
Well, I do want to thank you again for giving me my best sushi experience I've ever had in my life. That was a really good meal.
I'm so damn proud of you for having that. I'm very proud of you for eating that. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, the ceviche was all right, but the damn sushi was out of this world. The sushi was really good.
Go to Mexico 10 more times.
Ceviche.
Right. It was very good.
So in Texas, you can get anything on the road. Even a fucking horse, if you're over 0.08.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Texas.
No.
Thank God they
were well over 0.08.
Yeah, and thank God they weren't fucking renting out ponies. Them fuckers have been having the fucking Kentucky Derby downtown.
What do you think's more dangerous to ride drunk, a horse or one of these scooter things? Because like a yeehaw, like somebody that's not a skilled horseman.
A horse has got common sense.
Like
a good
me.
Horse is.
Yeah, but if you're up there acting like an asshole and like spurring it and all this other stuff,
it's just gonna kick you off.
Well, it's still going to fucking hurt.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, the scooters hurt.
If you'd have seen these jackasses on these scooters, you'd have been laughing your ass off. I'm telling you right now, next year, if they have them in Baton Rouge at Delta, need to hire a camera crew just to follow you guys around. They can make a ton of money selling jackass videos.
I would say don't do that in Baton Rouge.
Oh, yes.
Why?
Well, I thought
that would be my.
Yeah. We'll see. There was a couple sections we went through at Little Rock that we probably shouldn't.
Pretty fucking sketchy, weren't they? When we first drove into town, it was normal, and all of a sudden we stopped at going to a red light, and we're surrounded by streetwalkers and homeless people. And I told Michelle, I said, open up that console. And I grabbed the gun and I stuck it under my leg just in case. And I wasn't going to stop. I kept some spot between me and the red light. And it was like 3 blocks of fucking just shit. And then all of a sudden, I look up and all these green scooters are going around. I thought, well, it looks like the tourism part is here. And then we turned and everything was okay. But if you went a block too far, it got shitty fast.
There was some dudes rapping in the parking lot and I think recording like a music video. Girls are shaking their asses and we're just ripping by in Lime scooters. I was like, and I ventured off from the team and I told myself, I was like, I gotta get the fuck back. I gotta get somewhere because this is not safe.
we were at New Orleans and we saw a dude doing a video. Do you remember that?
Was it New Orleans?
I think it was New Orleans. That guy was doing a video in a parking lot.
I remember that.
Or was we in New York?
No,
I think we were in New Orleans.
I weren't with y'all in New York much.
Oh, that's right. I think it was in New Orleans then that we saw that. But yeah, it got bad real fast. You know, there was a shooting right down the street from us when we were in that sushi
No,
restaurant.
I think it was in Nashville. I think it was when we were in Nashville with Boss.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Yeah. Yeah. But like same type deal. Like they got like the money gun and all that stuff and like throwing, shooting out dollar bills and girls are like upside down on the building shaking their ass. And like he's just, and his mom, you could tell
Just going.
like she had the cell phone out. So they were doing all of this on a cell phone.
Yeah.
They blew all their budget on getting the money gun.
Yeah.
I'm getting the money
Yeah.
gun. Money gun and girls.
Money gun and girls shaking their ass. So they had to do it on the cell phone.
Mom, I need you to film this for me.
Yeah.
They took that Apple commercial too far whenever they, shot on an iPhone or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah,
So they're like, fuck it, we can just do it with this. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Mama Kardashian was out there.
Cinematic and you're good.
It's got cinematic mode on
Yeah,
it.
no
We're good.
shit. Yeah, it'll focus. It's perfect. This is what we need. We'll add music to it.
Yeah.
He was just getting down, had throw the old number, the gang signs with his fingers when he was rapping and shit. His mom shaking her old booty doing it all. And I was like, God almighty.
The auntie in the back is like
Mom,
hyping him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hype team. It's your fucking aunt and grandma.
Yeah.
God.
She used to be a porn
Yeah, support
fluffer, and
us.
now she used to be a porn fluffer, and now she's filming rap videos.
Just spraying that booty sweat on.
Mm. When do y'all open up in Washington? September 1st?
We have early goose. September 1st and 2nd. There's only 2 days for early goose, and that's when our dove opener is as well.
What are you going to do?
West side of Washington has like a week long early goose, but Zach and I are flying down to Texas.
We're
gonna be in Lubbock
that's right.
for
You're
dove.
going to that.
For the
You're
dove
going to that
shoot.
one thing
Yeah.
with what, high and dry?
Yeah, high and dry is dove shoot.
Oh, I got you.
So Zach and I are flying down on the 31st. Yeah, so we'll do that.
Hmm.
But our actual season up here, Idaho opens the first weekend of October, and then Washington's usually like the 14th or 15th.
Next Friday,
October.
the high is 108. So you better pray for a drastic weather change in a week.
Yeah, we've been in such shitty areas for humidity and heat for the last 4 weeks of our lives, so I think we're just used to it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 106 in Spokane.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's hot as
you'll
shit
be all right.
yesterday.
You'll be all right then.
This whole week.
We're going to an outdoor wedding at 4:00 on Sunday, and it's going to be 100 degrees there at an outdoor wedding at 4:00.
I was almost going to join you. Yeah, I was almost going to join
That
you.
would have been so fun.
Jeff went.
Where are you guys staying at?
We have a upscale VRBO there in Olagala.
We got one of two that's in Ogallala.
I think Bucky Nell and them are right
Nice.
down the street from us. I think we're on the same street.
There's two of them. There's two Airbnbs there. We got one and Bucky got the other one. So
Shit, how many folks are going to be at Blake's wedding?
365
It's how many chairs?
The whole town?
basically. Yeah, they got the IV lady coming. I'm going to send you a screenshot. They got an IV lady there. It's all set up for Sunday morning and
Sunday morning. I thought the wedding's Saturday.
yeah.
You can go get
Yeah, you
IV
need it
Sunday
Sunday.
morning?
Hell
That's
yeah.
when you need it.
Oh,
Jeff.
well, we're hitting them. Me and Michelle be on the road by 8:00.
Well, I'm definitely not getting tore up.
You better get your IV.
Yeah, you got to
Look,
get your IV.
I don't need no IV.
Pop
I got
that
to
in
drive. I don't think there's a lot of Ubers in Ogallala, so I will be the designated driver.
It's true.
there.
How far away is the
Right. That's what.
is the wedding at the farm?
8.5 miles from our house.
Oh, we can make that.
Oh hell, just get on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a straight shot in Nebraska.
Well, I'm gonna be the sober driver and make sure my family gets back okay. Plus,
Thank God for you.
both families have a bunch of little kids, so I don't think one of the parents will be staying sober. The question is, will it be Andy or Jesse?
Where did this come from?
Neither. Yeah, I think they have a different agreement.
Yeah. I got a text from mom that says otherwise.
What's it say?
We will do anything with the kids to make sure that y'all have a good time this weekend.
I'm good with that.
See, now that's a mom.
I'm good with that. 10 o'clock back to the house with the boys. I'm good.
Boys like to party. They like to
Yeah,
cut a
that's the
rug.
best. Get your dinner in, get a drink, and then peace out. Sorry, I got kids. Got to take
Well,
them home.
Zach and Shelby are in a different standard because they got a 6-month-old, so one of them's got we need a sober boob there. So
Yeah, Jesse doesn't need that. So my kids don't take that.
Nope.
So we're good.
Both boobs are getting drunk.
Yeah, both boobs are Okay, I got to figure out what screenshot to do.
So
Send to you.
when are y'all going to try to come over here when y'all are in Lubbock, or y'all just not even going to try to jack with that?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, it probably won't be enough time. We'll be coming down in 4 weeks after? No, I guess 2 months after that. So we'll see. I don't know what the schedule is. Do you just only dove hunt in the morning? That's it? 'Cause it's too fucking hot in the afternoon.
Morning and afternoon.
Morning and afternoon. But anyways, if y'all want to,
do you even need to dove hunt?
if you shoot a limit in the morning, you don't have to. But if y'all do that and you want to come over and have dinner one night, just holler at us. Is Haley going to come down? Haley and Archie, Michelle's asked me 1,000 times. Are they going to come down in November when y'all come?
No, it just doesn't make sense because we're going to be staying. Zach and I will be at the lodge, and I got to drive down. Zach and I are driving the van down.
I don't think they're really interested in seeing you as much as they were Archie.
It's not so much about you here.
Yeah, I know, but then, that's fine. I mean, if she wants to fly down and go, that's good. I just won't be around. I just don't want to hear about it if I'm not around.
I understand.
You're working. I am working.
I understand completely.
I'm a working man, Jeff.
Yes.
I'm a working man.
Yes,
and sometimes she doesn't see it like that.
No.
You're just going to go hang out with your buddies and go hunting.
Right, yeah.
You think a guy that picks up trash catches shit from his wife when he's at work doing his job? I mean, just because we chose things we like.
Only if he pretends like he had a good day. Like if he gets that partner that's like, yeah, man, we had such a good time and he's hilarious and we laugh and I throw dirty diapers at him and he throws used condoms at me all day long. Like it's great. Then she's going to start bitching.
Piss bottles.
Yeah. Then she'll start like, well, aren't you just going to have a fun fucking day picking up everybody's trash while I'm here stuck wiping your kid's ass?
Yeah, watching this kid.
Yeah. So enjoy picking up your trash. Hope you have a lovely day.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
That's how it's gonna go.
That's how it goes.
So how many days are y'all hunting?
Down for doves?
No, on your hunt right now. Are you hunting all the way till Friday?
Tomorrow.
No, we're gonna hunt. We're gonna hunt tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, we're gonna hunt tomorrow and head back to Gavin's house. Head back to Anoka or wherever the hell it's at. Minnesota, and then we got to get ready because we have another event Friday night, and it's not a blow up boxing; it's a blow up obstacle course.
What? Wait a second. What now? What are we doing?
We have a blow up obstacle course, so we're gonna play. Have you ever played Dizzy? Oh, damn! Now that's a. Hold on.
You got the blur on.
Oh no.
Oh, you're good. I saw the 5 things. Don't jack with it.
Yeah. There's only 10 right here.
Yeah, it's a hunt.
We're in northern North Dakota.
Right on the border.
Right on the border of Canada.
Yeah, that's where you need to be.
Yeah. Oh, posted. No hunting. That's why.
Yeah, that's why they're there.
Oh, that sucks.
That makes sense.
Yep.
It's all coming together now.
So here's the pin. Always. So yeah.
So what's this obstacle course?
Obstacle course. So Zach sits me down on Monday and he's like, so we planned out an event for Gavin's, and he starts laying it down. We have a porter potty coming. We have obstacle course coming. We have beer coming. We have lights coming. We have music coming.
I feel sorry for his neighbors.
Anybody? Oh, well, yeah, right. And there's going to be teams. We're playing Dizzy Bat. If you ever played Dizzy Bat before, you have to shotgun a beer, put your nose on a bat and spin as many times. I can't remember. I think it's how long it takes you to shotgun the beer or something like that. So, and then you got to run through this fucking obstacle course. Well, I think we convinced Sean Stahl to wear a slutty outfit and to be the referee.
See, I would like to just watch this. That would be pretty funny. Who was the girl last year there that was wanting to whoop everybody's ass? Do you remember that?
Oh, Hannah?
There was a chick that was a fighter.
Hannah. Yeah, I beat her ass. Yeah.
I beat her.
Trevor's not afraid to fight a woman.
She was talking shit about Stefan. I had to give it back to
That's
her,
who it was. It was Stefan that she had dated at one time or something. Yeah, I couldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, and she was wanting to whip everybody's ass, or not everybody's, but Stefan's.
Everybody, but she couldn't whip mine, so I won.
Trevor's like,
she had it coming.
Listen, girl, you want to lace up? Let's go.
Anna's good shit. I was laughing at everything that she had to say about Stefan because it was so true, and it's finally coming from a different source, and it was great.
Yeah, she was
it.
ripping on his ass.
Yeah.
So
Funny.
So
That was pretty funny.
was there an actual
So-
fighter there last year? Was there anybody that knew how to fight that was in the ring?
The farm was definitely right there.
An actual fighter?
Yeah, somebody that actually knew how to
No.
box.
Oh no, there was a professional wrestler there.
Huh?
Yeah. One guy, Foster, used to be a semi-pro, or I don't know what it is ranking wise, but wrestler,
Didn't you box, Andy?
like WWE shit.
I was thinking you boxed, Andy. You and Trevor.
No. We left it. We were trying to get a fucking Uber
No, hey,
forever, and then whenever
Yeah,
that
you guys
or no, that guy
the
the
fucking leave forever.
the guys were like, "Hey, we're about to leave. Y'all can ride with us," because we couldn't get an Uber out
Yeah,
there.
some guys from Ohio, real nice guys.
Yeah, it
Firemen.
was either we leave with them
Oh.
or we're staying
Oh,
with Gavin
that's right.
also.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
well, you don't want to do that. Yeah. So this year should be pretty interesting. Yeah. So obstacle course, I think there's like a jungle thing you have to run through. Like, I don't know what the hell it is. A ladder and then a slide, or
Yep.
there's some things.
We wonder why your wife thinks you need to grow up and you're not working. This is why.
This was not my idea. This is not my idea, so it does not count on my plate.
We need to. I wish y'all
I'm
would
just funding it.
please video this.
I'm just funding it.
Sean Stahl in the slutty
Oh,
outfit
yeah.
is worth
No,
it by itself.
I know I got to get it on Amazon today and get it shipped.
Yeah,
And
Hopefully
get
I
it
get the right
shipped.
yeah, you
size.
better hustle,
It's
bud.
like 2 days.
You got 48 hours.
Oh, Amazon Prime. Come on, this is work.
Yeah, well, shit. I tried ordering some freaking
this.
fish for Andy to eat on this
Or I'll
challenge.
just go to Adam and Eve's or whatever
That's-
they are.
yeah.
We'll stop in there.
Oh yeah, those are everywhere.
Maybe you can buy him some vibrating panties
they're-
to wear also.
Oh, the ones where I control.
Yeah. You ought to do that. Whoa.
That would be pretty funny. Oh God! Oh, hey, just him in the booth. Just I'll put it on his chair. He might like
He
it.
might like it. Yeah, we might find out a little bit about Sean.
Some of the shit he says. I think he might like it.
So like, you
God.
got one more day like to hunt up there, and then it's the squad or
Yeah.
it's not squad. It's
Game
on
fair.
the game fair.
Game fair.
Do you have any?
How many do you think you're like? Honestly, what is your realistic expectation when you're like, all right, we're gonna do North Dakota early season? What is a realistic expectation that you have?
Hunt 3 days and have one good day.
Oh, so tomorrow's got to be it.
Yesterday was. I mean, we had fucking 13 people, but still, like, we had 3 flocks come in right before light, so we couldn't shoot those. So there was another 20-ish that we could have killed.
Right.
And then we also had a big flock that came and lit way out in the middle doing their early goose shit. And that was another 30 birds. So if we would have had all of our chances, like we could have potentially thrown up a 50 or a 60, and
Right.
which is plenty. I mean, for me, but I don't know. I mean, it's not about numbers for me. It's traveling and experiencing the new areas, what I always love. So, and just seeing like how the lands looks and how many birds are actually in the area. It's just interesting shit for me.
Yeah.
So
What in this dove thing in North Dakota or no? God damn, why can't I talk today? The dove thing you're doing in Lubbock.
there's a shit ton of doves. There's a shit ton of doves in North Dakota. I'll tell you that.
The thing that y'all are doing in Lubbock though, what is it? Is it just like a weekend deal?
Yeah, I think so. I think Final Descent is putting it on.
Right.
With High and Dry, and they invited a bunch of people that I don't know. I think Dirk's going to be there. I think there's a lot of companies there, and all just getting together to go on a dove hunt. I think there's one big dinner. That's about it. It's pretty relaxed.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just for everyone just to get together right before the season starts.
Yeah.
Which is
Now,
nice.
do you dove hunt in Washington too, though, don't you?
Oh yeah, we get after
Oh
it.
yeah, you do. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Do
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
kill your
Oh, yeah.
Eurasian doves up there also?
Or is it all white wings?
Yeah. No, we have both. We have a lot of Eurasians, but Eurasians are going to be hanging out with the pigeons or in like those areas, clear next to homes.
Do y'all get to do that pigeon
Or
season
farm
that
houses.
people do?
Most pigeons are just
Family coming
free
up.
range. You can hunt them anytime you
No.
want.
Oh, they're all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't. I mean, down like south of Sandman, where he lives in like Tri-Cities, where Saunders is at. That's where a lot of the bigger dairies are at and feedlots, and that's where you pigeon hunt. But Spokane doesn't have much. I've never really been on a badass pigeon hunt.
Do y'all have white wings and mourning dove, or just mourning dove up there?
Just mourning doves.
Mornings and Eurasians?
Yeah. Great. So they all eat good.
Yeah, they do. That's my favorite thing.
We have. I mean, our first couple weeks in Washington are pretty rad. I mean, I'm excited because I've seen your guys' videos. That's like 10 times what we get, but it's all that there.
You want to know something?
Compare it to Washington.
Y'all scouting is so much different than mine. By now, I would have found a place to hunt, at least been on the phone trying to get a place to hunt.
Well, we're seeing the back. We're seeing the back seat view. We're not seeing the front.
Well, I haven't seen anybody stop yet in Glass of Field, and I haven't seen nobody. What's that? Who owns that? Or who farms it? So are we getting anywhere on the scouting, or are we just driving around here?
Yeah. Well, we just tried to go knock on one door. There was the one field I was just trying to show you that probably had a couple hundred in it. That was the most birds that I've seen in a field so far. I don't think anyone has seen in this entire state. I don't think anyone's seen a feed of 300 or 500 birds.
Did y'all get permission?
Not that we've heard. No one was home.
Oh.
Gavin just went up and knocked on the door and hung out with 2 dogs for a minute.
That's the good thing about having to do this is now you're tied up. So it's like, I can't go to the door. I got to do this. You got to go get it. And I think we lost them.
They said, fuck it, hang up. They're making fun of our scouting. Oh, they're there. They're back.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Lost him again. Last we heard from Trevor was on some dirt road in North Dakota. There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Nope.
Maybe. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
That knocking on that door bullshit in North Dakota is a long day. I did that one time, and I met an old lady come out, and she was on the phone, and her grandkid, she was cussing at his ass.
Yeah, out of this hole.
And boy, she was not a very happy camper.
Those are her pet geese, Jeff.
Service.
She told me that she only let a guy with special needs kid hunt her place. I said, well, fuck, 2 of my sons are out there, and them motherfuckers both are special needs. Didn't work. She didn't let us on.
Nope. That's all right. You come to expect it. You never know what you're going to get up there.
I came back in. I came back into the good time with that story.
About my special needs kids?
Jeff, you're saying that Andy's special needs.
I said both of them were.
She said she only lets people with special needs hunt that field, and Jeff said, "Well, I got my 2 sons out there, and they're both special needs."
Yeah.
How well did that work? Did she just slap you after that?
No, she was a grouchy old bitch. She was on the phone and she was cussing at some cowboy for doing something. And then her grandson's name was Luke, and she was on Luke's ass. No, Blake, a little square-headed fat little fucker. Blake, goddamn it, Grandma ain't got time for your shit today. You go sit down over there, and I got cartoons going. And she had a palm on her finger, and she was talking on the phone. She was cussing at somebody. She was cussing at her grandkid. And then when I tried to pull the special needs kids deals out, it did not work.
Did not break her then, huh?
Dawson, North Dakota, right off the interstate. There's a big water hole there called Swan Lake or something. It's her house. Go talk to her and make sure you go there every day and ask her if you can hunt.
All right. Well, I'll make sure Zach's walking around on one leg and got some drool.
She did not think.
Go get that permission.
She was not impressed when I told her I had 2 special needs boys in the car right there.
Oh my God. Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
If Andy and Zach would have been licking the windshield, maybe we'd have got on.
We should have pressed our faces to the window.
I'm surprised they weren't.
Yeah.
Exactly. Noses up. Just yeah, that'd have been good. Then you would have got it for sure.
Yeah, we'd have had the best hunt in North Dakota that time.
But that's my experience in North Dakota, was doing a whole lot of fucking driving every day.
It's just like Canada to me. I mean, you drive fast and you drive straight for the most part because there's no turns. Unless you got to go left or right, and that's about it. But we drove for 3 hours yesterday from 4:30. And the problem with early Goose, it's so fucking early,
right,
and late. And so we were driving and scouting till 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right now there's no birds going to be flying right now. Probably it's not like you're going to see them. At least when it's winter time, they're going to be feeding all day back and forth. Now there ain't nothing going to fly till 8 o'clock, like you said.
Well, and they walk out most of the time.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Like a lot of times, there's not even anything to see flying. They're just fucking walking out of whatever slough they're in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they fly maybe. They fly maybe like 4 feet above the cattails, and they make it to the next wheat field. So, not a big flight.
No.
Well,
So it's really hard to scout this shit. I mean, you when you scout this, you got to go on every goddamn road just to see and hear. I mean, we're even turning the truck off just to hear if we can see if we can hear birds sitting in the sloughs and shit.
Really.
Well, I appreciate you letting us know how miserable it is, because every year we get invited and every year we don't go, and next year's the same thing going to happen. I have no desire to do that.
Well, I mean, the mosquitoes haven't been bad, which has been great. That's helped me out a whole lot. And today will be hot. Yesterday wasn't too bad. So, but yeah, it's usually barn burner with all the heat and mosquitoes and bees. So this year's been a little bit more relaxed.
Well, good. It sounds like
Yep.
sounds like I'm right where I need to be, going to Blake's wedding.
Exactly.
How far of a drive is it back to Minnesota for you guys?
Now where we're at, we're about 6 hours away from Gavin's
Oh,
house.
that's not terrible then.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, you got it.
We'll either head home tonight if we don't find shit, or head home tomorrow after our shoot.
Well, how much longer are y'all going to give this scouting trip?
It's
9:30?
9:30 right now. So, yeah, I mean, we'll have at least they were feeding until 11 yesterday or so. So we'll give it another hour of driving around.
You guys are hard at it.
Hardcore.
You are
Hardcore.
hard to the core. All right, buddy, we're going to let you go.
All right.
Thank you for letting us
Sounds
sit
good.
in with your scouting trip. Good luck at Game Fair. Don't twist ankles or anything like that. Be smart.
Try really
Somebody's gonna-
hard. No Lime scooters, so we'll be safe.
Somebody's going to blow an ACL on this fucking obstacle course.
Oh fuck! Stop.
Please
Stop talking
make
like
sure
that.
you
don't-
film
We don't
this.
need any of that.
Yeah.
Make
We
sure.
will have video cameras left and right, so all the shit is filmed, recorded, heavily recorded, so we can show how cool this is.
You know, it'd be really cool if I could do a voiceover like James Earl Jones on this thing at the Pacific Game Fair booth. Sign up for the obstacle
We'll
course.
come up to Game Fair Friday. Wedding's on Saturday.
No, I'm driving to Ogallala, Nebraska, and that's enough. Going to leave here in about 3 hours. I'm going to be out here.
Nice. Well, you can tell the bride and groom, congrats for me, and enjoy it.
We'll do it. All right, bud. Be safe. Find you a good feed, and we will talk to you soon. Good luck. Safe travels and all that other good stuff, buddy.
Sounds good. You guys
Bye.
too. See you
Love
later.
you. Bye. Trevor Austin. Jeff has stepped out. They are burning down the road in North Dakota. Whew. Early goose season you gotta be hardcore for that. You gotta be right next to the sloughs, basically. Tough shit. That's it. That's all we got. New episode of the First Family of Waterfowl will be out tonight. So be sure to go check that out. 7 o'clock, YouTube, the Big Honker Podcast. Make sure you're subscribed there. And you're going to need some Blaze Orange, because this one is all about chasing that Texas cock. We appreciate everybody listening. Everybody have a great day. And if you get out to Game Fair this weekend, stay safe. Figure out where this obstacle course is and go party with the Pacific boys. Sounds like it's going to be a great time. Bye. Go to PacificCustomCalls.com. Get everything that you're going to need. The waterfowl season's coming up, and you need calls. Let's face it, you need them. Boss Shot Shells, Diabomb Industry, Dirty Duck Coffee, Shin Gear, Looking Glass Podcast, Lucky Duck, Ducks Unlimited, Double T British Kennels, Mossberg, Stanfield Outfitters, Alpha Outdoor Specialties, and Hemp Hill Farms for all of your CBD needs.